Randy Dillon, ladies and gentlemen, back with you, giving you a Stanley Cup update. What's happening? 8 rounds are going on. There have been some prizes, animosity, pain, suffering, whatever you call it, happiness. A lot has happened during the Stanley Cup Playoff. Believe me, I've been through it all. So I'm going to break down the rounds that have happened so far. I'm going to break down the games that are happening first, the matchups in the other series a little bit later, and some of the surprising series. First thing first, let's go off to Carolina for Game 3. The Capitals have a 2-0 lead in that series. What I've noticed so far in the series, the Canes haven't started on time. You look at Game 1, they fall 3-0. You look at Game 2, they fall 2-0 after the first. If Carolina has any hope to get back in this series, they got to start on time. If not, Washington may take a 3-0 lead and they could wrap this thing up quickly. Another game happening tonight. The series is 1-1 at a piece. You got the Calgary Flames and the Colorado Avalanche. A tale of two series so far. Game 1, pretty even, but Calgary was able to slip away. Game 2, all Colorado. There wouldn't be a Game 2. It should have been like 5-6-0. It wasn't for Mike Smith. You saw Nathan MacKinnon, overtime winner, a big goal to tie this series. The big news, Colorado, Sam Girard, he's out of the lineup. Mikhail Girard will play tonight, make his NHL debut. Big push for the Avalanche, but the Flames need their top line and their other depth to step up. If it's another performance like it was in Game 2, the Avs might be able to take a 2-1 lead and push the Flames a little bit back. All right, another game tonight. The Dallas Stars and the Nashville Predators. So far, what I've seen, a very tight, low-scoring series, but the Predators have had chance to push away. However, the power play had just been horrible. They haven't had a single power play goal. They have many opportunities. Not surprising, though, the worst power play in the league in this season. So Nashville needs to get their power play going. A couple of injury notes for them. No Brian Boyle, no Wade Simmons. That's 2 big losses. Game 3 shifts in Dallas later today. It's going to be an intense night in Big D. The Stars' big guys have been rolling. Ben Bishop's been playing good. So we'll see what happens there. Next off, we got the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins all tied at 1 apiece. Well, the big news, Nathan Kadri, he's gone for the series. You saw the hit. It shouldn't happen. There's no point for it. I understand Patrick Marleau got hit early in the frame, so I know now that we're trying to stand up, but you know what? You saw last year, the 3-game suspension. He's gone for the remaining of the series, so a big loss for the Leafs. John Tavares and Austin Matthews. These two need to play strong. This is a big reason why they brought Tavares to help depth. It does affect Mike Babcock line matchups in the remaining of the series, but they're back home. Babcock will get last change, so we'll see how this will affect. All right, the next series we're going to talk about is 2-1 for the Blues, the Winnipeg Jets, and the St. Louis Blues. So the Blues surprising everyone, going up 2 games to none. Big reason why. Jordan Binnington, strong play. Connor Hellebuck, not so much. But the Jets finally got to Binnington. They put up a 6th spot on him. The big question is for the Blues, how will Binnington respond? I think there was a tweet from someone from Sportsnet. I think it was Doug McLean. I'm not too sure. But someone did tweet out saying that this was the first time Binnington allowed 6. The most he's allowed in the season is 4 games. So it will be interesting how he responds. I like the series. Big, tough matchups, hard hitting. Winnipeg, they want to tie this back up to make it 2 apiece. The Blues want to put a stranglehold on this lead. We'll see what happens. All right, 2-1 series in Vegas. The Vegas Golden Knights lead the San Jose Sharks. Well, the only thing you got to say in San Jose is, can I get a save, Martin Jones? Like, that's the big storyline since Game 2. He got yanked early in Game 2. He allowed 6 last night. The Sharks need a save. Otherwise, this series is going to be done maybe in 5. If they can maybe get a save or 2 from someone, maybe 6. But Jones need to pick it up if the Sharks want to have any hope in this series. The big thing for Vegas, though, the top 3 acquisition George McPhee made. Max Pacioretty, Paul Stastny, and Mark Stone have been terrific so far for the night. You saw Stone last night, a hat trick. Fleury's been playing good. Vegas is playing good. So we'll see what happens in Game 4. But if they don't get a save, oh boy, not good news for the Sharks. All right, so we got 2 big series I'm going to talk about. I think they're surprising. No one expected this. But first thing first, the Islanders are up 3-0 on the Penguins. Who had this? Sidney Crosby, 0 points so far in this series. Malcolm had, I believe, 2 points. Kessel, a goal. But the big guys need to pick it up here if they want to push this to a Game 5. Give credit to Barry Trotz and his coaching staff and the Islander player playing this good team defensive game. Robin Leonard has been good. Matt Murray has been good, but he got to be better than Leonard if the Penguins want to get past, force this to a Game 5. If not, there could be a handshake coming up in Pittsburgh. And also, Crosby, come on. You are the best player in the world. He got to start doing something, even not point-wide, creating some play some havoc. And like I said, if this doesn't happen, there's going to be a handshake. All right, I think the biggest surprise everyone's going to be talking about is the Columbus Blue Jackets up 3-0 on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Who had that? I know I didn't. I said the only chance the Blue Jackets have for a series is Bobrovsky. You saw in Game 1 he allowed 3, but he's been lights out. Had only allowed 2 goals since that first period. The Tampa Bay players really have just been horrible. Give credit to Tortorella's coaching staff. How the Blue Jacket player, they've been hard, they've been hungry, they want it, but the Tampa Bay Lightning just look like they're out of sync. We know Nikita Kucherov didn't play in Game 3. Hedman didn't play in Game 3. So, some questions here. It is interesting what's going to happen if the Bolts can push this back to Tampa Bay for a Game 5. It's going to be tough. They need a full team effort. Everyone needs to play well. You saw Tyler Johnson, Steven Stamkos comments the other game. They said they were on the power play because they didn't play well. Well, we'll see what happens. There could be some handshakes coming up. There could be some ties. Some teams could take the lead. We'll see what happens. Quick NHL news. We saw Alain Vigneault get hired by the Philadelphia Flyers. I think it's a good move for the Flyers. Alain Vigneault did good time with New York. He did good time with the Vancouver Canucks. We'll see how he does with Philadelphia. A much younger team there. He does have some vets. We'll see what happens next season. Anyway, that's your update for the first round of the Stanley Cup Playoff. We'll have more updates coming on, more hockey news coming on. Enjoy hockey tonight. I know I will. Let's hear your questions, hear your thoughts, cheer for your team, represent. Anyways, keep enjoying the first round of the Stanley Cup Playoff. My name's Randy Dillon. Have a good night.